Every business owner I talk to is asking the same question. How do I make AI work for my business? My answer, don't wait. Your competitors are already using AI to work smarter, move faster, and make better decisions. In fact, there's a saying that every day your business is late to AI, you fall 2 days behind. NetSuite by Oracle is the #1 AI-powered cloud ERP trusted by more than 43,000 businesses. It brings your financials, your inventory, commerce, HR, and CRM together in one system. And when everything is connected in one place, AI has the information it needs to help you make smarter decisions. So instead of relying on guesswork, you're working from real-time data across your business. How do I know? We're implementing NetSuite at my own business right now, and I can already see the impact it's having on how we operate. For the first time ever, you can try NetSuite Next for free. If your revenues are at least in the 7 figures, go to netsuite.ai/Kim. It's built for every industry, ready for every boardroom. netsuite.ai/Kim. Are you a problematic internet user? Let me explain. Some people pick up a phone, do a task, and then put it down. Others finish, and then an hour later, they're 40 videos deep, watching strangers do things like power wash driveways. Sound familiar? I'm Kim Komando for NetSuite. AI isn't the future, it's here. And for the first time ever, you can try NetSuite Next for free. If your revenues are over 7 figures, visit netsuite.ai/Kim. Researchers call it problematic internet use. That's when scrolling starts costing you the big stuff. I'm talking about your work, your relationships, even your sleep. So which comes first? Are you grumpy because you're on TikTok? Or are you on TikTok because you're grumpy? The Washington Post says the newest studies point to a vicious cycle. You're down, so you scroll to feel better. That never works. So you scroll more and more and more. You have to remember that the internet was built for one thing, to keep you there. So finish the task and then put the phone away. Get my free newsletter, getkim.com.
Up next, Kim and Andrew dig into Australia's ban on social media for anyone under 16 and whether the US could ever do the same. Stick around for that conversation next.
Every business owner I talk to is asking the same question. How do I make AI work for my business? My answer, don't wait. Your competitors are already using AI to work smarter, move faster, and make better decisions. In fact, there's a saying that every day your business is late to AI, you fall 2 days behind. NetSuite by Oracle is the #1 AI-powered cloud ERP trusted by more than 43,000 businesses. It brings your financials, your inventory, commerce, HR, and CRM together in one system. And when everything is connected in one place, AI has the information it needs to help you make smarter decisions. So instead of relying on guesswork, you're working from real-time data across your business. How do I know? We're implementing NetSuite at my own business right now, and I can already see the impact it's having on how we operate. For the first time ever, you can try NetSuite Next for free. If your revenues are at least in the 7 figures, go to netsuite.ai/Kim. It's built for every industry, ready for every boardroom. netsuite.ai/Kim. Yes, we have more than enough data to know that beyond all doubt, social media is harming kids. And we're not really surprised anymore when we start hearing about teens with eating disorders, anxiety, violent behavior, when social media has been prompting all these topics to our teens for over a decade. Now, here's what happened in Australia, is that they just banned anyone under the age of 16 from having any social media accounts. That's it.
Can I applaud them?
Yes.
I like that.
Yes. The law took into effect this past week, and platforms have to delete the teen accounts or verify ages with IDs or facial scans. Now, you have almost a tween, right?
Well, I mean, I'm engaged.
That's true.
So 16, 14, 12, 11, and 8.
Wow. You're busy.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Why do you think I was late?
So now, why did you applaud?
Because social media is not healthy for that age range. 16, I don't even think 16's the right age.
Yeah.
Maybe even 18. And I only say that because we allow people to do a lot of things at 18, vote, join the military. So that's the line we've drawn. But I've seen how in the last year, a 12 and 14-year-old girl is affected by social media, how their mindset is not only shaped and sculpted, but affected negatively by social media. And I don't like it.
Is it their self-image?
It's first of all, it's on a local level,
okay,
where it's the interaction, the accessibility. Your bullies can reach out to you whenever they want, at any time, and say whatever they want. especially with an app like Snapchat, where they can delete it easily and it vanishes and goes away. Secondly, it is self-image. It's the fact that this girl's skinny and this girl does this and this girl does that. And the envy that comes from social media, I just don't like it at all.
You know, and if I'm scrolling on TikTok or Instagram or YouTube, I'm looking at Reels, and I see like those little girls, I'm talking like 7, 8-year-old girls that have makeup on and they're dancing around. I'm thinking like, what are they going to be like when they're 14 or 15?
The 12-year-old, I actually just sit back and smile when I see her acting like a 12-year-old and not trying to act like a 21-year-old, because that's what social media positions her that she needs to do.
So here's what's happening in Australia, though. Teens are getting their siblings to get an account so that this way they can. I mean, there's always going to be workarounds.
Another story connected to this, and I believe it was Meta, did an inside review on what it would happen to people if they took away Facebook.
Okay.
And Facebook is not the biggie, right?
No.
A lot of people use Facebook, but I think Facebook is used more as social media than it is to show off or sell products like the other apps.
And it's, of course, it's all, it's people over the age of Gen Zers.
Correct.
Right?
People were happier. They were less depressed. They were doing things with their life when they were taken away from Facebook. And that's just Facebook. They still had access to other social media apps, but that one was just Facebook. And Meta found out about this in an internal study, and what they do, they hid the study because it's bad for business.
Yes, it would be.
I mean, this is the cigarette companies all over again.
It is. It is, 100%. Do you think anything like this would ever happen in the United States?
It's too big a business.
Yeah. I think it is.
And it's not even the scrolling that's the big business. It's the data collection and the data selling that these apps they get access to. They know everything about
Every
you.
single thing.
How many data points have you pointed out before on the show? Tens of thousands?
Well, actually, it's infinite.
Great. That's even a bigger number.
But no, because every time you go online, you give them another data point.
Right.
So you can't, it used to be like, you had like 27,000 or 28. That was the number, 27, 28,000. But that number's not there anymore.
No.
Because every time you go online, you give them yet another data point. Okay, Smarty Pants, I know that you need more tips like this because you want to stay ahead of the tech curve. But as they like to say on infomercials, but wait, there's more. This is really fun. You can watch The Kim Komando Show over on my YouTube channel. Just go to youtube.com/Kim Komando. That's youtube.com/Kim Komando. And if you're more into podcasts, well, you can find me everywhere you get your podcasts. Just search for Komando with a K, of course. That's Komando. And if you have any questions for me, or if you want to share a story that happened in your life, I love that. Just go to komando.com. I know there's so many commandos. Komando, komando.com. And then there's a big button on the top right. It says Ask Kim. I know, funny how some things work in tech. Fill out that form, and I read every single note that you send me.